So today I will be building a witch farm. That is why I'm here in the swamp. So let me go find a witch hut and gather some resources and see you there. I quickly turned all my concrete powder into concrete. I quickly went to my inn city and got some inrods. Then I got some ferns. Now get some redstone, and after this episode, it should be a lot more easier to get this redstone. The witch hut and gathered all the resources, so let me quickly go build up this farm. So I finished up the redstone farm, and boom, my back. So anyway, I finished it up and AFK'd it for like a couple of minutes, and I got that much materials already. And I think I've been gaining more materials as time has gone on. Not only did I build the AFK platform, I also designed up all the areas for the farm. Like areas, I already placed in one area entrance, but the rest are just temporary setting. I plan on building the individual rooms first, then adding the flooring in the roof, and then adding the terraforming. So, let me go do that. Anyway, I built out this area, as you can tell. I decided to leave this here as like a big stone building that people come across. They just didn't think of much of it as first. But later the cops came in. As you can tell, I put an armor stand right here actually. They're arresting this van. This car has, I think, gunpowder in it to represent, you know, like their evidence. And here is sugar cane. They get sugar to represent, yeah, but you can get in there. And this car, I think it had sticks, if I remember right. Yeah, this car had sticks to like represent those little bats you see. This bat you see on the screen right now. Yeah, that bat. That's the bat's supposed to represent that they carry around. But anyway, the main way to get up here is by this like, little rail thing. But anyway, I put this here to tell me to fly up there, but I plant some oak mainly just for the fact that I need some room for growth. There's a lot of cops out here mainly because they're just coming down here. We got one cop in here who arrested the front room. And here is the what did I store in here? What am I storing in here? Spider eyes. Yeah, this is spider eyes. And then this right here is just like the power room. Scientists actually concluded they thought this originally, the blue stuff on the top was always there. They originally just thought of it as a old power source, and it was abandoned, so that's why the stone's here because of an accident. But it cleared up, and then they just haven't came back over here and built. Right here we have cops looking at the redstone, which is actually on the other chest, but he's taking a picture of the power plant. So is this guy. I'm sure I missed this one. This one is very easy to miss. It's where they make the stuff, where the cop comes in and arrests, like looked at all the evidence they made and concluded that gave him all the evidence that they proved that these people were doing illegal stuff. And 17 redstone. Yeah, I actually had more redstone. I already just moved it, and this must have been gone while I wasn't moving. But I find this pretty cool. You see, I don't know how this happened, but vines were right here originally, and then they just slowly came about. And then now you can just like slowly slide down, which is like really cool. Like you can just come up here and just push space and you just sink and stuff. It's very efficient. And then you got over here the same thing. It's like really cool. And it feels different too on your mouse. I don't know why, but it does. Anyway, but yeah, that pretty much wraps up this episode, I think. Yeah, pretty much.